Obviously, I'm on the NSLI program, and next fall I'll be attending Swarthmore College. I'm from Chantilly, Virginia. So my capstone project was on olive oil, and the goal of my project was to investigate the importance of olive oil in Morocco and learn the reasons of why it is such a necessity. I researched preparation, the significance, the many uses it had, and also its history. So the reason why I picked olive oil was because I found myself constantly thinking about olive oil. So I would eat it every day in the morning for breakfast. I ate it with bread, and it was in my meals throughout the day. I ate it with lunch. I had it with dinner. It was just, I ate it all the time. And also, when I was sick, my host mom, to help treat my sickness, she gave me a small cup of olive oil to drink. And so I think that's what really sparked my capstone. I was like, why is she giving me olive oil? And I realized that it is something that Moroccans really highly value. And I asked her more about what she uses olive oil for, and she said that she uses it for her hair, her skin, basically everything you could think of. So yeah, that's basically why I picked my topic. The process of my research for my capstone was mostly online research because there is a lot of information that I found online, such as how olive oil is made, the process of it being made, and basically I found out that Moroccans, or mostly Moroccan women, go out and they beat the trees with sticks until the olive oils fall to the ground, and then they pick the olive oils. They take away all the leaves and the twigs, and then they wash the olives, and then they use most of the time a stone wheel to press the olive oil, and then that's how basically how the olive oil is made. There was also a lot of research regarding its health benefits. It's very good for older people, and it's also good for people who have heart problems, cardiovascular problems, and it helps protect against skin and breast cancer. So there was a lot of online research, but I also had the pleasure of interviewing Moroccans on the topic, and they gave a lot of insight on how and what they use olive oil for, whether it was for their lips or for their skin or for their hair or for their acne or whatever it may be. Their olive oil you could probably use to treat it. It really did everything. So I also went around the Medina, and I found vendors who sold olive oil in the Medina, which the Medina is the older part of the city of Rabat. And I went around to the vendors, and I asked them, questions about the process and where they got it from and how it was made. And I thought that was also very interesting. I learned a lot about the significance of olive oil. Again, everybody I talked to just raved about it. Nobody said anything negative, and everybody said that it was like the miracle of Morocco. They used it for everything, and it was also kind of fairly expensive, but everybody still seemed to buy it, which showed that it was a fairly valued and well-respected commodity, because showing that it is expensive and that people still bought it, it just goes to prove that it is all that people say it is, I also learned about the agriculture in general in Morocco, and I learned that Morocco is the #6 producer of olive oil in the world, and because the ground is really good for olive trees. And the whole Mediterranean is too. And also, the capstone process really showed me how willing people are to help and provide insight. Nobody ever refused an interview, which was something that, really kind of surprised me. In America, whenever interviewing people, because I was on my school newspaper, a lot of people would teachable, no thank you, I don't want to be interviewed, or, not everybody was as willing or as open to share their thoughts and ideas. and I thought that it was really cool how everybody was just so willing to, answer my questions, which is something that is not something that I found in the States. And so throughout the capstone process, I found that my Arabic level definitely increased. Obviously, that is because of the Arabic classes and because of being in Morocco. But I think that definitely the capstone helped increase my level of Arabic because of the research and the writing and the interviewing and the presenting, and that was definitely a big plus. So thank you so much.